Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hope all is well. Neil here with end of week, and as it is today, happens to be end of month wrap up for last trading day of November was today. And where are we at? Okay, so this is a quarterly chart of the SPX, and I'll just start here just real quick just to make a point that we're still one time framing higher with higher lows on the quarterly chart. It's really about the only point that I wanted to make there. And then on the monthly, if we come in and see that November started back here at like 57 quarter, trades all the way up beyond 60 quarter for plus 300. The open of November essentially was the low, and it's done nothing really but trade, all the way up into real near what we have in mind as being target for the whole year, honestly. You see on, just real quick on that note, you see I've got this JPM collar for December quarterly is kind of outlined on here. So the top strike is 6055. I just put it at 60.50 because I figured that was kind of close enough, but it's actually at 6055. And then the put side is 54.50 down to 51 like 69 or something. But on the top up here, that short strike is 6055. And so I've had in mind, trying to target that. That's why we have these like long idea of butterflies and that kind of thing for that to be target. So I was reading in the Stock Traders Almanac that that the very first part of December can be a little sloppy, but it did go on to really highlight the point that the gains for December are often in the second half, but they're pretty impressive. And so since we quarterly, monthly, weekly, we're just looking at these, these charts that are one time framing higher. That is bullish. In fact, we just made yet another new all time high again today to close out November. This high in the SPX and ES, I think ES was 60.60 today, and SPX was like 60.4445 something. And so it's pretty impressive. Another new all-time high right here today. And so plan going forward is like I've got a bunch of stocks that we've been looking at, talking about in the room. Those are Dell, Amazon, eBay, Shopify, Walmart, Costco, a lot of the shopping kind of stuff, Dillard's, TJ Maxx, Ross Stores, Macy's, Lulu, Kohl's, Burlington. And then the means of paying for this stuff is Visa, MasterCard, American Express, PayPal, Capital One Financial, etc. Those, and then also the transporting all these packages would be UPS and FedEx and JB Hunt probably also, and so those I like all of that stuff going into. Also, Home Depot, Netflix, and NVIDIA. We saw NVIDIA come in and hold the Voodoo support and a spot gamma put wall at like 131 half, 132, and it's traded higher. So we got some bullish NVIDIA stuff filled for the idea that we want to be now targeting a new high. Beyond the 152 high into my next high kind of target would be about 155, I think 154 and 5, 155. So I don't mind giving it a minute to be a little sluggish here to start the very beginning of next week, i.e. beginning of December. But then, we're going to find a footing and be looking for the next leg higher, I believe, into end of year is my plan for right now. Everything is going pretty well to plan right now, and so we want to continue to let the market do what it's been doing, and that is just kind of holding its own and trading higher. So next retrace, we'll look for a spot to it'll probably be based on this monthly candle here. What we'll do is snap fibs on it and look for 236 and 382 retrace levels of this month of November, and that is to hold, kind of a 382 on a pullback for December, and then marking up into these end of year targets that I've got here. And we'll keep an eye on this too to see if they maybe roll this up a bit, right? If it gets into close to the end of December and they're being pressed on this, they'll roll that up. I've seen it happen very infrequently, not at all very often, but I have seen it when that gets rolled. But apart from that, that's just I think where we're at for right now. Got a good list of stocks that I want to keep an eye on. Been trading the equity index stuff to the long side, and it's been pretty good. So we'll keep doing what's working, and look forward to being with you again here as trading resumes first of next week to kick off December. Till then, take care.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me